Is that the blue band I hear practicing out in the distance? Of course it is. And from the moment I hear that first drum beat and the trumpet blow, I know it's time to start planning my first tailgate. And that includes checking my equipment and coming up with a menu. But my tailgate family made that easy for me. They told me they want my camp stove chicken fajitas. Let's get started. Practice makes perfect, and I've been tailgating for so many years now, I've got it down to a science. Due to rule changes, of course, my little hibachi turned into a stovetop gas grill, and this baby generates more heat than most of the men's big monster grills. And as for my little camp stove, well, that turned into a real deal gas burner. All I have to do is pack my box of ingredients, a few utensils, a pot or a pan, and I can tailgate anywhere, anytime. This one little butane cartridge is going to give me an hour of restaurant quality heat. With one click, I'm going to heat 6 tablespoons of corn oil in the bottom of my skillet, and I'm going to add 2 pounds of chopped bite-sized pieces. I'm using chicken fillets, chicken breasts will work just fine. And my spice blend for fajitas, which is chili powder and cumin and Mexican oregano and cayenne pepper and salt. And we're going to cook this just till the chicken is all coated in the spices. It's not going to be cooked through. Just takes me a minute or two to do this. And what's fun about doing this at the tailgate is everybody stands around my table, no matter what I'm doing. Everybody at tailgate wants to watch the food being cooked live. That's half the fun of tailgate. Hey, it's like cooking on the Food Network. Okay, the spices are kind of all around. Now I'm going to add about 1 pound of sliced onions. You can't have fajitas without onions. I'm going to turn my heat down. So you can tell how hot this is. You can just see that this is restaurant quality heat. I'm just going to turn this down to medium. And we're going to continue to simmer. Yeah, you got to keep the onions from flying around too at the stadium. I'm just going to continue to simmer this until the onions start to soften. And this is going to take about 5 minutes. This has been simmering for about 9 or 10 minutes. You can see my chicken is still not cooked through. It's a little pink in the center. The onions have lost about half their volume. My cameraman director just said this smells awesome and he wants me to get this cooked really fast. So I'm going to add my green peppers and red bell peppers, about 8 ounces each. I'm going to stir these in and I'm going to let these cook for about 8 or 9 minutes until they're soft but still crunch tender. And then we're going to wrap our fajitas, serve up our condiments, and it's going to be time to eat. My chicken is perfectly cooked through. My peppers are still crunch tender. I can smell all those spices. I'm going to turn this down really low. Actually, I'm just going to turn it off. And I'm going to give it a squirt with juice. This is classic fajita style of an entire lime. And it's got to be fresh lime. Don't go anywhere with bottled lime juice for this recipe. I'm going to take the lids. I'm going to wipe my hands first with my roll paper towels, which I brought in my box of ingredients. I'm going to take my condiments, and today I'm serving my fajitas with some rice that I steamed this morning, some refried beans. Of course, we need salsa, guacamole, and some flour tortillas. It's time to call everybody to the table and eat. One of the best things about this meal, besides how it tastes, is that everybody gets to make their fajitas just the way they like them. Start with the flour tortilla. I spread just a little bit of refried beans on the bottom. I'm putting some rice in mine, and I simmered my rice with some red pepper flakes and a little bit of saffron to give it a little bit of spice and color. Add some chicken mixture. Make sure you get some of those beautiful juices going down in there too, and don't forget the vegetables. Flip her over to the side. I'm going to have some salsa and some guacamole. Pennsylvania is a scenic, beautiful place to live all year round. But nothing is more beautiful than a sunny, crisp, cool fall day at Beaver Stadium. Never miss an opportunity to tailgate. We are. And for this and all of my recipes, just go to my website.